Okay, it's the end of another week and no work on beautifying the septic, but the grass is coming in very, very nicely and looking quite good. Over here we have the staging area for all of our supplies because we had to clear out the barn. And there's some exciting news, but I will share that later. Up in the garden, the blueberries are growing. Again, the grass is looking amazing. Everything else is overgrown and we are still surrounded by corn. But up in the garden, I am working on my third bed. So this is it. And over in that field of leaves will be another bed. So I'm doing the same thing that I did before where I've double dug this bed. So about 2 feet down, it's all been turned and I'm mixing in, I mixed in compost on this side already, but I need to mix in compost on that side. And then like the other beds that I did previously, I will line them with cardboard as a weed block. But this time, rather than putting the cheap compost on the very top, I've actually gotten some nicer compost from the, well, it's actually potting soil, but it should be okay, from the big box store, and that will go on top. And then we're gonna put like the garlic and winter stuff in that bed. So hopefully by maybe next week, that will be happening. I mentioned we had to clear out the barn, and the reason why is because we actually found a crew who will be basically reinforcing the walls. So this may have been used for like livestock or something like that, where they didn't need to have a full wall, because obviously there's like the rubble wall and then there's the clay bricks. So I think the plan is that we're going to keep this section semi-exposed and just kind of reinforce it. And then this section is being actually reinforced with like steel and stuff, because as you can see, this is just clay. So over time it's deteriorated. You can see the sky through it. And especially when it comes to holding up these big, massive oak beams, like that's super scary. So yeah, we're having some work done in here, and that will start this week. And in the house, the electrical is continuing to be worked on. So this may have happened last week, but in my room, we have outlets now. So that's pretty cool. And this has now been boxed in. So obviously it still needs to be prettied up, but that's basically it for my room. And then in the salon as well, we have some outlets happening and some light switches, still working on where the appliques will go. But yeah, things are coming along. And in the front room, it's the same deal. We have the starts of some of the outlets happening. So you can see like there's a naked outlet, but this one has its thing in. So yeah, we'll have outlets along the wall here. There's some more in the corner. And he continues to work on the big breaker box there. And soon we'll be migrating upstairs to finish the work there. And the first of two exciting things is the bedroom. We've started putting the wallpaper on. So yeah, it's looking super cool. It's kind of a seafoam green, I guess. And the floor does clean up. I actually had a sanity check and mopped it, so I'll put a picture of what that looks like down below. And then the closet is pretty much done. So I scrubbed the floors and got all the stuff off. And Francis has sealed the surround. So literally the only thing that needs to be done in here is the tile guy needs to come back and grout the steps. And then we have the boards around the corner there, but we need to put the last of the laminate boards and then a little like L bracket on the thing. And then the closet is done. We figure it'll take maybe one more day to finish the wallpaper because we left all the super complicated bits for next time. So yeah, we have to go in the doors and around the window and into this door. So that is all coming, and then Francis may or may not be doing the wallpaper in the toilet as well. And you can already see it. The super exciting thing is that we have the kitchen cabinet frames, at least. So yeah, this is like very, very, very exciting for us. We actually have a kitchen. We were a little concerned that it might feel cramped, but Francis and his mom and I were in here talking earlier, and it did not feel cramped, so that's cool. They're still working on the upper cabinets that will go around here, so that's one of them, but there's a couple more. Basically, I think there's going to be like kind of an L shape up there of upper cabinets. But we got the plumbing fixed back here for the fridge. So that's now on like a little L, and the spigot is there. And we put the little filter thing above the fridge for now. So yeah, this is very, very exciting, at least for me. These little kidney things come all the way out, which is super cool. And yeah, so they're mainly cabinets. The induction stovetop is going to go there. Gas burners are going to go there. We'll put the oven down here. A single basin sink is going to go here. And the dishwasher will be going there. And they will also be building the stairs so that we don't keep having to fall into the kitchen. And as I said on the last one, Francis is actually going to make some custom covers for the outlets in here. So right now we're basically waiting on the countertops, which should be coming in within the next 2 weeks. And then they will put the doors on and stain everything. So Francis has gone and cleaned up our beam again. So that will get stained the same color as the rest of the cabinet doors. But that's it. So we had a lot of exciting stuff this week, and it will continue next week with electrical and more wallpaper and the barn happening. So I'll see you next week.